Sometimes the truth hurts. The truth is, your dogs are disgusting, and you're disgusting for having the fucking thing.
Hey everybody, Ranty here, back with another video. This time we are looking at dumb dogs of r/dogs, or the dogs subreddit. So we know dog free is our homeland. This is the opposite. But we're going to be taking a look at some of the problems that dogs nuts themselves find with their own animals. Let's get right into it. Here's the first one, and our first theme is aggression. Rehoming because my other dog doesn't like the new one. I'm having a really hard time with this. My 4-year-old male just does not like the new 2-year-old. The 2-year-old is so sweet and goofy, and I love him. They cannot be in the same room together without watching me like a hawk. So you're in your house, you got these things eyes glued to you all the time. That just sounds fun. You already had one, so you had to get another one because he's got to have a brother, a companion for when you're not there for 12 hours a day or whatever. Anyway, let's continue. The 2-year-old wants to play with the 4-year-old, and the 4-year-old wants to play with me and only me. Weird. It is funny because the 2-year-old wants nothing to do with my 10-year-old female. They peacefully coexist. So you've got 3 dogs in the house. Ooh, it stank. I have someone interested, just really hard to let go. I'm having a lot of feelings about it as I had plans for him. Ultimately, my husband doesn't want the tension and the moving around dogs from rooms and crates anymore. Yeah, your husband's fed up. Another relationship about to be destroyed by dogs, but will they save it? Who knows? We'll see if they ever post again. I have a feeling that relationship's done for if that dog don't get out. That poor guy has probably already been suffering through years of dog nonsense. Let's look at another one. And this theme, our first theme again, is aggression. How do I help my dog? So my dog, 2-year-old rescue problem already, is a fox terrier. She lives inside and shares my bed. Stank. The stench. I find that she has constant nightmares where in some cases she even bites me in her sleep. Gee, I wonder what she should do with a dog that bites her in her sleep. Is there any way to help her with these nightmares? Euthanasia. That'll end them. You won't get bit no more. You won't have euthanasia. You won't have a stinking mutt in your bed. You won't get bit at night. Euthanasia. It solves it. Quick and easy. Next one. Advice for aggression. Hi, I have a French Merle Bulldog. He is now 8 months old. About 3 months ago, he had surgery on his eye because he had a cyst full of hairs. Nasty! So he had a cyst full of hairs inside of his fucking eye. Already just nasty. And he's only 8 months old. Already had a surgery. These fucking mutants. He had a full anesthetic and has been having outbursts of aggression ever since. Sounds like rage syndrome to me. Euthanize. Most often if someone approaches it while eating, I'm glad they use it because it isn't it. Often it is in its state for a long time, barking, biting, and not letting us touch it. What advice would you give me? Euthanize. Euthanize. That's your advice. It will solve your problems. And let's look at our next one here that is not aggression. It's about diarrhea. Hi all, I have 2 girls. Girls, notice the human language here. Not females, not bitches, but girls. 2 girls, 2 baby girls, a 13-year-old black lab and a 1-year-old golden retriever. Both have come down with a bad case of diarrhea after coming home from being boarded. Both are medicated and doing well, working with vet. So don't worry, don't jump on them because they always have to caveat because they know dog owners are going to jump on you. Go to the vet, go to the vet, go to the vet. Spend your life savings on this mutt. I have a very small yard. I use a spade and pan to pick up their poop normally and rinse off the occasional soft stool. This is the first time they've both had liquid poop for an extended period of time, and my yard is covered in a thin layer of what I could not effectively get with the scooper. A thin layer of diarrhea over the whole yard. Ooh, you nasty. Do you have any advice how to handle this? Euthanize them and get rid of them. I hosed the yard down, but it didn't help much as I'm in the northeast U.S. and a lot of stuff is frozen to the ground. Oh, y'all nasty. Y'all nasty dog owners live in feces. You have a yard covered in diarrhea. And I know they don't make it into the yard all the time, so I guarantee you your house is covered in diarrhea too. This is absolutely disgusting. This is sick. Why would you have an animal in your house, a dog, that's going to do this shit? Literally. All over your fucking house, all over your yard. You have a thin coating all over your yard. That's nasty. I can't even... Oh, it's going to make me puke. Let me just move on. It's going to make me puke. Here's another one. This one's just a dumb dog. I have a German Shepherd mix, and he is kennel trained because if he is left alone, he eats stuff, usually fabric. So they have to eat and eat and eat, even stuff that's not even food. But after an instance of him eating a metal can... I never leave him alone without him being in the kennel. So he ate a fucking can. God, they're stupid. Darwin Award. Euthanize. Sounds like Raid Syndrome or something. Euthanize it. I can't put a bed/mat in there because everyone that I put in there he eats. And I'm afraid he's going to get blockage and severely hurt himself. Oh no, that would just be tragic. I've even tried a king mat that he ate through. He is starting to develop some dry spots, sores from the kennel, and I feel bad, but the alternative is him eating something he shouldn't and getting severely hurt. What should I do? It starts with an E and ends with an E. Euthanize, euthanize, euthanize. Save yourself some trouble. The dog obviously wants to die. It's eating fucking metal cans and fabrics. They're too stupid to live. They can't even live on their own. But it's not entirely the dog's fault. The dogs are bred from wolves. They descend from wolves. Those are pack animals. You're leaving it all day alone in a fucking cage. Of course it's going to go crazy. You know how you can fix the problem? Get rid of the dog. You obviously don't have time for a dog, because to have a dog, really, you've got to revolve your whole life around it. That should cut off most people. If you have a job or children, you don't have time for a dog. We should have a law or something. If you can't be around the dog for 16, 18, 20 hours a day, you can't have a dog. Sorry, you work full time, you can't have a dog. They're too much responsibility. It's going to be barking. It's going to disturb your neighbors. It's going to destroy... If you live somewhere and you rent, it's going to destroy that apartment. No. This is stupid. These people are fucking... And these dogs are fucking stupid eating metal cans. Let me move on. Here's one about noise. What are your dog's favorite quiet toys? My oldest child has sound sensitivity due to autism. Let me go ahead and stop, and let's all take a moment and think about the poor children, especially autistic children, who have sensory issues, who are stuck in homes with stupid-ass mutt-lover parents. Because the kids can't escape. If you go on Tales from the Doghouse, especially, or Dog Free, a lot of these are kids who are stuck in homes with mutt-lover parents, living in filth, living in squalor, living in awful noise. This poor child is going to have to listen to this barking and all the noises that makes grunting and fucking slobbering and licking and slurping. Anyways, let me continue with the post. I swear, almost every dog toy has to have a squeaker. So far, mine likes those rope toys, Kongs, basketballs, and chuck-it balls. A response. They make toys with silent squeakers, squeakers that only dogs are able to hear. We have to be careful with that because of the high frequency. Yes, only dogs can hear it, but sometimes children can still hear those high frequencies too. So this might not help an autistic child. Get rid of the dog. Your child's sensory issues, I'm telling you from experience. I'm not autistic or not diagnosed, but the sensory issues with dogs... You don't have to be autistic to realize how disgusting they are. The film on your hands after you touch them. The stench in the house. The constant overwhelming stench of piss and dog filth. The fucking noise, the barking. They bark and bark and bark and bark their stupid heads off. And then they've got squeaky toys that they're playing with where they're not barking their stupid head off. And when they're not barking their stupid head off, they're slurping up their fucking genitals. God, that poor kid with sensory issues. I feel sorry for them. I can't wait till they can get out. Because the parents aren't going to get rid of the kid. Alright, our next theme, our final theme for the night is piss. Dog owners complaining about the pissing. And we've got some interesting ones, something that I had never heard of. But let's take a look in the first one. I have a 13-year-old Chihuahua pug mix. She's terminally ill but still full of life and sharper than hell, but she has forgotten how to use her puppy pads. Puppy pads are not her main form of relief. I take her out 2 to 3 times a day, so that's not enough. Walking 3 times a day is not enough. They still had to piss in the house. And this person's like, oh, I walk them all the time. I guarantee you get lazy and don't walk that thing and let it piss on the puppy pad. So you just got pools of piss sitting in your fucking house. And when it's cold, we don't want her to have to go outside and use the puppy pad and use it in the cold weather. So we put down the puppy pads. I don't want her to pee on my floor, but I don't want her to hold her pee if she feels the need to go. That's nasty. Can you imagine that? Like if you had anything pissing, a child pissing. And instead of putting the diapers in this, you change the diaper when the child's wet. Instead of putting the diaper in like a bin, usually that has a lid on it, and it's closed up. Instead of doing that, you just leave it on. You just open it up and leave it on the floor. That's what a piss pad is. That's what you're letting your dog do. You don't piss in the fucking floor, but you let another animal in your house come in and do that. I'll never understand it. Never. Next one. Dog peeing after missing his person. I have a 2-year-old Chessie. I don't really know what that is. Don't care anyways. He's started something recently that when someone he loves is gone for a while and comes back, he pees around their feet when being petted. Doesn't matter if he's recently been let out or not. He's well potty trained otherwise. Is there anything else I can do? Euthanize. So you can't even pet the dog, which is what they want because they're always on you, bothering you. Pet me, licking you, slobbering you, and now it pisses too just because it's excited. Sounds like excited/submissive peeing. Start with not showing exaggerated attention when the person is back. Keep the greeting low key, acknowledge him once he calms down. So again, you have to become dog experts. Everybody that comes over has to go through this tap and dance so that they don't get pissed on. Another person says, my dog was like this. For the most part, we just ignored it and didn't make a big deal out of it. He's just excited to see you. I'm sorry, but piss in your fucking house is a big deal. That is a big deal if a dog pisses just because you look at it and it gets excited. Submissive peeing, excited peeing. They piss just, and the stench of that piss just seeped, all of these people's houses is nasty. My God, here's another one with this excitement peeing stuff. So my best friend's dog always pees herself when I come over to their place. I feel so blessed. So blessed that a dog pissed because I was going to touch it. It's like being blessed. Why don't you fucking take some of your holy yellow water there and bless yourself as much as you want. Just fucking don't put it out on the internet. Ugh. Why would you have this animal in your house? So they piss anyways, just because, it's too cold, so he had to pee in the puppy pad. I was gone for too long, he peed inside. And now they just get excited and piss. Some dogs just get excited and piss. That's fucking nasty, and dog piss is so rancid and vile. Oh, it's a vile smell. You never get it out of a fucking house. Last one. How to pee train 2 adult dogs. It's too much. You damn right about that. It's too much. Don't do it. Just don't have them. I have 2 dogs and they often pee just anywhere. I have to keep cleaning. You can't clean enough to get rid of that. IDK how to make them pee in one spot. I'm already not feeling the best and getting drained very fast. This is becoming too much for me. Listen to yourself for the love of God. Trust your gut and get rid of the dogs. These people try to convince them to keep it. Take them out more frequently. I know you're already tired and you're at your wit's end, but just do more work for the dogs. Just devote more of your life to the stinking mutts. And then again, these people are just giving them more advice for like, you have to do this, you got to do that. Don't let the dog out unless they're on a leash, and then they got to be in a crate, and they can only eat and sleep and play, and then they're in the crate, and then you need to take them out more and give them treats every time they do. You just have to revolve your whole life around it. This person is already at their wits. Excuse me, this person is already at their wits' end with this shit. And these people the dog owners don't care. Just keep it. It's just like Victoria in It's Me or the Dog. The answer is to never get rid of the dog. Oh no, the dog bit a child. Well, we can't let that happen again. So we're all going to learn how to revolve our whole lives around the dog and become dog experts and dog body language, and everything will be okay once you revolve your entire goddamn life around these stinking worthless mutts instead of focusing on helping your community or being useful to some group of people. You're helping these stinking mutts. And that I will never understand. And yes, you dog owners do put mutts over humans. I'm saying that. Somebody commented on my channel. Well, they never said that they put they put dogs over humans. They don't have to say it. They show it. I'm saying that is what they're doing. They're putting their stinking, ugly, disgusting mutts over their own interest, for one, and over other people in their household, in their neighborhood, in society at large. They're putting the interests of nasty dogs over humans, and that is despicable. Thanks for listening, everybody. I will see y'all next time.